Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video. In today's video, we're diving into Whiskey Peak Grand Voyage level 3 against Mr. 5. And in today's video, I have no COBY to take down the level 3 missions for Whiskey Peak. Now, there is a Chopper Man mission live right now where you can actually get a bunch of bounty for completing any of the Whiskey Peak stages. I have put out a level 1 video. I have done the level 5 showcase. Obviously, that team is very, very restrictive. It takes a lot of investment. So hopefully, you guys can do the level 1 team. There's a lot of free-to-play characters that can do it very, very nicely. But for today, we are taking on level 3. Now, the team, it is still very similar to what you guys have seen with the level 5. We are still using 6+ Crocodile, 6+ Inuyarashi, both of them level limit break 5 to get this particular team done. Now, Vivi, she's basically a must run. You have to run 6 strength characters to get level 3 done. And obviously with Vivi, she makes it very, very easy. If you can bring a full Cerebral team, it's going to be even easier because you get the cooldowns at the start. Stussy's a free-to-play character. You can pick her up in the treasure map shop. Definitely make sure you have her maxed out because you're going to need her for level 5 anyway. This is the team that I got it done with level 3. Obviously, the investments of Limit Break Expansion don't really need to be on Dogstorm or Vivi, but I would highly recommend Limit Break expanding Stussy. Again, she's going to be a character you need to do for level 5 anyway, so if you can get her done, her level Limit Break makes her very, very good as well. So, as for the ship, I'm using the Whale Shark ship. You want to bring a ship that can get recovery orbs matching, whether it's the Zunesha, whether it's this, if you have the ship level 12, it's going to help out a lot as well. This is with a Whale Shark level 12, but if you don't have Whale Shark level 12, just bring the regular Zunisha. That's going to cover it anyway. But like I said, that's the team. Let's dive into the run. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, bet the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. With that said, let's take down level 3 at Whiskey Peak. Alright, so once again, there's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, the supports are pretty much just stat sticks, except you do see 2 very key supports there, being Doflamingo for a very small chain boost on the final stage, as well as Reiju on our Vivu to give us an attack boost on turn 1. I find it absolutely hilarious that 2 mob units have so much goddamn HP that you need to utilize a whole bunch of specials and a support to take them down. Honestly, it blows my mind. On turn 1, we're going to use Stussy straight away. Stussy has a Sailor ability that gives her 1 turn of cooldown whenever a Cerebral character utilizes a special. So you want to use her first, then you can start using some of these other characters. Dogstorm is so good for turn 1 because not only does he remove the stun, which starts from level 1, but he also gives you a chain boundary. Now, from level 3 onwards, you have an attack down below a certain chain. Very, very annoying stuff, and that's why you need to have Dogstorm leveled in break 5 for this particular team to actually work. We're going to double pop VV specials. They're going to give us 3 turns of an orb buff, and then we can actually take down these 2 little lackeys. As you can see, it takes all 6 taps as well. Absolutely hilarious. When you move on to stage 2, you want to make sure you have a full board of strength orbs, so do not switch with your Mihawk Perona. You want to have some good investment as well, so you can tank that shot from the 2 lackeys as well on death. But with level limit break 5 Dogstorm, he also gives you a threshold, which allows you to tank it very, very easy. On the second stage, all those strength orbs become recovery, and your whole team gets action silenced. So again, having 3 turns of a chain boundary, 5 turns of an orb buff, allows you to kill this stage very, very easily and very, very nicely. The downside here is they do make it harder for you to hit perfects, and the recovery orbs, they convert it to damage. So if you don't have a chip that helps with hitting perfects, you might be in for a rough time. You got about like 2 recovery orb leeway, depending on your investment, but the Whale Shark ship, the Zunesha, they make it easy to hit perfects. Works very, very nicely. On turn 3, we get our Stussy special back. We can use that to remove the Despair. And then we're going to use our Crocodile special to give our top and bottom row some matching orbs. He also gives us an attack boost. You cannot use an orb buff on this particular stage. And on top of that, because we're at low HP, he gives us chain boundary as well. We get slapped again with another bunch of attack down below a certain chain. And Miss Monday has a barrier for 2 block orbs. So Crocodile, he's the man to use there. And as you can see, we can kill pretty easily after we utilize the Crocodile special and have the carryover orbs. Moving on to the Luffy and Zoro stage. This one's very annoying because there's damage limiter. On top of that, they basically make every orb that isn't a type orb at a much drastic attack down. So 1 orbs, recovery orbs, tandem orbs, all those orbs are just going to do a lot less damage, and that's why you want to make sure you use the double VV special here, so that way you can actually get a bunch of extra damage. Now, if you really want to, you probably can swap with Mihawk Perona here. As you can see, I'm not swapping with Mihawk Perona at all, but you definitely could swap with Mihawk Perona, prioritize Luffy, and then funnel your damage into Zoro. They have a resilience here, so it means you have to take 2 turns on them. As you can see, it's pretty easy to take 2 turns. As long as you don't kill one, They're not going to do anything too bad. You get orb locks, so you keep your orbs, and that's going to be nice and fair. But then Zoro puts up a strength orb barrier, so you are going to have to burst through that. We also use a super type on this particular stage, on the first part of the stage, so that way we can easily take them down, and then we can move into the final stage. They obviously heal and run away, but look, we're not going to see them for the rest of the fight. Once we do get to this final stage, we do come up against Miss Wednesday, I believe it is. I believe that's Miss Wednesday. And Mr. 5. They are going to give us a full board of Dex Orbs and a super lock. Now, on level 3, you actually don't get Sailor Despaired. So Crocodile Sailor still works here. That way you just get a full board of Dex Orbs. They're completely matching and you're off to the races. The middle row also gets Special Rewound. And then if you utilize a special that I believe does Chain Boundary, the enemy is going to despair you. So this is where having Stussy in the middle row is great. She gets cooldowns every time we use a special, and then you can utilize her to remove the despair after utilizing the Dog Storm special. We're going to switch with Mihawk Perona. There's 2 enemies here, so we are going to get the guaranteed negative effect. With this, we have an attack boost, orb boost, conditional effects, chain boost, chain boundary, and a color affinity boost on top of tap timing, which doesn't matter, but they also give us that very small chain multiplicative. So as you can see, once you crack that attack down below a certain chain, you are going to do lots and lots of damage. So that's going to wrap it up. Level 3 over here, Grand Voyage. I've already forgot what it's called. Whiskey Peak, that's the one, against Mr. 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Belt like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, if you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.